dias.
Buenos dias. Good morning, everyone.
We are,
Intentional Metamorphosis,
and I am Robert.
and I'm Allyce.
Hope everybody's having an outstanding day this morning.
Yes, yes, it is a beautiful, beautiful day, and we're gonna hope that my tablet doesn't go flying off. We're saying it's a beautiful day because it's actually been a little uh, warm the past few days, but we've enjoyed the warmth. We've enjoyed the warmth, so that's not a bad thing.
Yes,
But
but we
today's
are in the rainy season here in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
woo,
This is the place that we went to relocate to. This morning it's quite windy out. I don't know if you can see that there's a very dense cloud cover over the mountain behind us. But this is the things that you deal with within the low season inside of Puerto Vallarta. Not a big deal. Um, we come from Houston, so we are definitely familiar with a lot of rain and a lot of wind shear. So nothing to be amazed about here. Um, in the low season, rainy season, um, I
this
could,
is our first slow season here, so
yes.
we're gonna see about this experience of the low
So the other
season.
day, what's interesting, the other day we were at my sister's house and the rain was so heavy, it was pouring down the stairs. They have these stairs outside of their place, and the rain was pouring down the stairs, and it looked like, it almost looked like somebody was emptying out their pool onto the ground, down some stairs. It was kind of interesting to watch it. But I think that was the heaviest rain that I had seen so far since I've been here. My sister and them have been here a little bit longer than we have, but that rain, oh my God, totally different experience than what I'm used to in Houston. Not to say that we don't get rain in Houston, but the experience of watching the way that the rain travels here is very interesting to me.
Yep, I would agree. Um, so let's get started with why we have not been on here and why you all didn't see the process. So in the midst of the process, you all, when we were selling items out of our home, when we were giving them away, I threw my passport away.
Yes, she did.
I threw my passport away in some trash. It was in an envelope, and I was picking up some papers and picked that up and put it right in the trash. And the reason it was even in the envelope was because we know that we are going to be doing temporary residency and potentially permanent residency. And so I was talking to my husband. I was like, hey, I'm going to go ahead and get this done now. This was April. I'm going to go ahead and get this done now so that it matches all, my other documents when we get ready to go. And he was like, oh, don't worry about it. You do it some other time, blah, 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 blah. So me being frustrated, I was like, okay, well, whatever. And I took the stuff, put it in the trash can. Okay, that's fine. That was just trash can. So
Now,
the,
side note, the reason why I told her not to go ahead and do that at that particular time is because of what's going on right now in America with passports. Passports in America right now,
you
they
weren't
have
fully
a
aware of that at that
backlog.
time. You weren't fully aware of
No,
that at that time.
we had been discussing this prior to you sending it off.
Okay, so back to what I was saying. So the next day, I went in my office and I was getting ready to work, and it was trash day, and I could hear the trucks coming. So I took the trash can, put it in the black garbage bag, tied it up and everything, and ran it out to the street and put it in the big trash, and watched the trash people go away. And later that afternoon, because I keep my passport in a portfolio, I picked up the portfolio and I was like, wait a minute, maybe I was copying something. So I looked in the copier and then it dawned on me and I was like, OMG. So he's, retired from the post office. So the next day, we go to his little post office. We go ahead, and the lady, does everything for me, expedited. She's like, I'm just going to be there the next day. So they got there May 2nd, and they cashed my check. Our date to leave to come here, as you all know, was July 3rd. So June came, the end of June came, and so the week beforehand, and we had been calling and the systems were down, and we couldn't get an appointment, and we had gone to Houston, we lived in Houston, but we went to the one in Houston. So that Thursday, before that Monday, we decided, hey, in Dallas, they're letting people do same-day appointments. So we get up, we leave at 4 in the morning, we get there in time, and the guy comes out, and the first thing he says is, anyone that does not have an appointment will not be seen today. And we're all standing there in shock, like, say what? Nobody, except for if you had a death in the family or someone was in ICU where you were trying to get to. So, sorry about that. Sorry about that, y'all. Life happens. So anyway, fast forward. That Monday came, my passport wasn't here. I'm like, hey, listen, we were flying Southwest. Canceled my flight, got the credit. Was like, babe, you go on with the process. So he's been down here since July 3rd. He was FaceTiming me as we've been looking at different places. So he couldn't be FaceTiming you all or doing a video for you all because he was FaceTiming me so that I could, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to turn this ringer off and then we're not going to have this problem anymore. Sorry about
somebody
that.
that's important.
So it wasn't. So needless to say, and no, that wasn't a friend or anybody. So I don't want anybody to think, hey, she does her friends like that. Absolutely not. It was not a friend. So anyway, it was a potential spam. That's not important. So anyway, needless to say, we did find a location. We are very happy. Right now we're in our Airbnb. We are very happy with the location that my husband selected. And you're looking at your phone. What's that?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Was it important?
No.
Oh, okay. This dude. We're doing a video and he's looking at his phone. But anyway, needless to say, it was a little hectic over the course of the last 2 weeks. I'm so grateful and thankful that I do have family and friends in Texas. So I stayed with my parents. We enjoyed it. I mean, like, we totally had mother, daughter, mother, daddy time, and it was cool. Would have been spending time with my brother and his family, but it just so happened that they were out at that time, so I didn't get to spend time with them. But I did see them before they left and went out. But I really just had a good time there with them, relaxing, watching movies, eating, laughing and talking, going to the mall with my mom, spending time. So it was really good quality time in the midst of when's my passport coming, when's my passport coming, when's my passport coming. So again, speed up. The passport arrived. I looked on the site and was like, tomorrow or Saturday, tomorrow or Saturday. Well, the weather was showing like there were going to be storms rolling through here on Saturday, and it was showing it was going to be raining in Houston. So I went on and took that Thursday flight. I got here in about an hour and 45 minutes, and I've been here with this guy since Thursday, who I missed so very much. Y'all, it is nothing like not knowing what you don't know. But being away from him and not knowing when that passport was going to come, like, I knew he was coming back August 4th because we're going to be back in the States from the 4th through the 15th. But in the meantime, from July 3rd, I didn't know when I was going to see him again. So it was like, oh my gosh, is it here yet? Is it here yet? So
Look, I was relaxing. Although I was actually out looking for our place.
From day two.
From day two.
he was on
Day
the
one I came, and when I got here and touched down, I was putting everything away and got me some nice 100% needed sleep, free of charge, away from my wife.
I don't know how I like that, y'all, but okay.
Well,
I slept well too.
just to
And my
let you,
mom and dad.
just to let you know, I am a snorer, and for those people who snore, and for those who do not snore, we know that it is a difficult time for the people who do not snore because it is an irritating experience.
No, it's not that it's irritating. I also am menopausal, so it's hard for me to sleep at times. So I deal with a lot of that.
And
So
I snore, and I love to have a fan blowing on me.
that part, a loud fan.
So we were in separate locations. I got me some good needed sleep that first night. And the next following day, I went out hunting for a place to live.
Yeah.
But over a period of time, I can 100% concur with my wife. Having that experience of not knowing whether or not you're going to see them over a period of time, even though I knew that I was going to be coming back to the States August the 4th, the plan was not for us to be away from each other for a month period of time while I'm out here exploring and she'd be back in the States.
Right. But we also learned some things. Like, I'm usually the planner, I'm usually the pusher and getting things together and doing all of this stuff. Last time we came, I had the Uber app. He didn't have it on there, so I was, doing all of that because I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this. He, a lot of times, has been like, babe, did you get this? Or, babe, what's this? So, with me being there and him being here, I had to depend on his skills, and he depended on his skills. And it was not that I'm not needed, but we both saw that, hey, it's that I'm able to be confident and know, hey, he's got it, he's handling it, he's, showing me the thing. We got to do a quick plug here. OMG. Fred Peters and Dave Revell. We will link out to their Facebook site on here. Rob, I put a little artwork on here from it. You all.
So I'm going to probably put some artwork on here from Fred Peters and Dave Revell, just so you guys can see some of the things that they're doing down here in PV.
They're so awesome. We met them online on Facebook. I saw several reviews from other people, and I was telling my husband there was someone else that had been helping us last time we were here, and he was like, I'm going to stick with them. And I was like, I get that, but he's trying to wait till we get there. But they're asking questions. They're sending different things to find out what is it really that they want.
Correct.
We gave them a certain budget. They were sending us stuff, within that budget or whatever, but they were hearing what we wanted. And once they started showing him, it was like, this is what you asked for. And then they showed him other places and was like, now this is what you can get that encompasses everything that you're saying that you want and some.
So if you're ever in need of a place to live and you want someone to be truthful about the area
Yes.
in which you're trying to live in,
Yep.
I believe that Fred and Dave are the people for you.
Because they get to know you. They
Yes.
truly take time to get to know you. And like I said, Rob will share some more links and things. But we've not been out with Dave yet on the boat, but we know that he does the boat tours. If you don't have information, oh my gosh, there are a plethora of information because everything that we were saying, oh, we'd like to do this. He was like, oh yeah, we got somebody for that. Oh, we'd like to do this. Oh yeah, we got some. And as a matter of fact, Saturday, he was like, hey, let me take you guys over to this spot called The Office.
Shout out to The Office.
We met some wonderful people there. I remember the
Yes.
wife's name was Rihanna. I think the husband's name was Lawrence. So if I'm wrong, I'll put it on here so that we
I
get
believe
the
it
right
is
name.
Lawrence because Lawrence called Rihanna Riri, and I started
he
calling
did.
her Riri
Right.
just as much as he did.
And I was like, babe, is he gonna be okay with that? And he was like, I'll be okay as long as he didn't call her boo. He was like, then we're gonna have a problem. I was like, oh, okay.
So shout out to The Office if you guys are in PV and you want a nice
And it
quaint
was real
location.
nice, quaint. It fits maybe about maybe 8 people in there. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 10. Fits about 10 people
Yeah, about I would say about maybe 6 people at the
comfortably.
bar,
Right.
and possibly
At that
another
table, maybe about four.
4 at the table. Then at the booth that we were sitting at,
Oh, that's where I was talking about. That's the table.
well, they
Because
had
over
another
there was
table
that
on that other little
popcorn.
small side,
True.
right over there by the popcorn machine.
Oh, okay.
I would say probably about 12 to 13 people could probably fit in there comfortably without a problem. They have some restaurants in the area in which you can order your food from if you want to eat while you're in there drinking. But it is very much a nice, quaint spot
Yeah. It was
to
nice.
go ahead and have some.
Just a little happy hour and some
Right,
hors d'oeuvres or whatever.
right.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what you're into and you want a nice quaint spot away from everybody and you want to enjoy yourself and relax, um, just to let you know, these people speak 100% English in there. They do have someone that speaks Spanish, but I can tell you right now, it is a nice mixture between the two, and anyone that comes in there would not be displeased.
Right. It was great. It was great. But yeah, we just wanted to at least get a quick video out. Quick. It's been about almost 20 minutes, but quick video out just to say, we're here in PD.
All right.
So glad to have made it. Definitely during this process, we have had to be intentional
Very
about
intentional.
getting to this spot. Like I said, I just heard Rashida Dow yesterday on one of her on her channel, and she was saying it was one of her points, and it was saying that it's not easy. The transition, it is not easy. And then also, we're real life in it. This morning I was getting some clothes out the dryer, and I was like, I don't feel like folding any clothes up. And then I said, oh yeah, that's right. We're not on vacation. This is the real deal. I was like, we are living this thing. So, but yeah, just wanted to get a quick video out. We definitely will be doing more, but whew, we can breathe now. We're here and we have our place, and we will be moving in our place August 1st. And can't wait to share with you then.
And remember, if you're looking for your passport, please make sure that if you have yet to expedite and you have yet to put on there that 2-day delivery, please do so now,
Yep.
because you will be waiting months on end trying to figure out when your passport will arrive.
And there's no rhyme or reason. There were people that were there when I went who had been waiting for theirs since March. There was somebody else that had been waiting for his since the end of May, and his ended up getting shipped to him. I had been waiting on mine from May 2nd, and it was delivered on the 13th. No, actually on the 12th, because I got here on the 13th. So I expedited 7 to 9 weeks, and I received it at 11 weeks. So I will be putting in for my refund. But it did take 11 weeks. But there's people, if you Google it and look out there, there's people that have been waiting, as far back as February. So there's just really no rhyme or reason to it.
So we were talking to someone who worked there on the phone the last time, and they said that they had a backlog for at least 4 months. At the minimum, they had a backlog of at least 4 months. So again, keep that in mind.
But I got mine short of 3.
If you're trying to get through on the phone lines so that you can schedule an appointment, because a lot of times you need to schedule an appointment, just so you understand, if you call one time to try to go ahead and make that appointment, you're possibly going to get kicked off the line. Stay with it. You have to make sure that you call several times, back to back, back to back, back to back, in order to get through. So be aware of that.
That's it, y'all. Be intentional, like I said. that's my husband. He starts going on and on, but it's good information. It's honestly, it's very good information that's needed. But as we end this, we just both want to say,
No matter what you're doing in life, make sure that you are being intentional in order to change for the better. See you guys later.
bye.